So I got some news with this Passport Bro video that he made again, right? And this time, it's actually going to be cringe. It's seriously going to be cringe. It's going to go physical. It's going to go really dark. This guy's going to be racist. He's going to be a despicable. I'm going to go through this. Right. First of all, apparently, Christian, if you know him, right, go to Relearning Relationships and you see that he's talking so much shit about Passport Bro. Right? So, he claimed that if you go on Passport Bro, you're paying for pussy. Apparently, if you go to Malaysia, Thailand, Bali, and Philippines. But women going over Japan, I don't know, fucking Jamaica or Italy, yeah. I'm telling you, bro, they probably enjoy with the men more than men, yeah. But no, because we're not allowed to see. Because you see, some guys, some people, right? They never been to these countries. They want to clown you more. This guy wants to clown you for picking some foreign women from Philippines or Thailand, all right? Because I'm telling you, it's all cap. It's all a lie, yeah. He just wants to keep you at home and be miserable, all right? It's not even about that. It's about warm climate, warm feeling. It's about what you can get more of the exchange power, yeah? So you see, if you want to be a top of power, you want to deal with women, yeah? It's all about the power, man. You want to get more power, but you don't have much power if you're in UK or if you're in US or if you're in Europe or so, right? And it goes for all color, by the way, honestly, right? And number two, he thinks to go to a third world country and find a poor woman and she's going to take all your money. They're poor economically, but there are some people that are making really good money with nursing, credibility, education. So it's like, there's going to be poor women in every year, though. I don't think, oh, well, you're going to go to a little country. Oh, you're going to find poor women. Anyway, women are going to be repulsive if you go to a... Who gives a fuck, man? Who gives a fuck about all that, yeah? Except the guys on YouTube are actually giving a fuck about you, or probably monitoring. They're like a dictator government. This government are nanny telling you what to do, yeah? If you're... let me tell you something, right? These guys don't want your money, yeah? They want your money. Subscribe to me, and I will find you a wife in 30 days. But first, you must find your type, yeah? Which is white European, yeah? If you're a white European, you should go white. If you go black, you should go black. If you're Somali, you should go Somali. It's complicated because there's so many things you can go later with, such as religion, and sometimes our culture and personality as well. For me, I don't mind if I go Muslim. But who gives a fuck, eh? Because it's the same religion, sharing faith. I mean, it's ideal, but when I say Muslim, I mean, you have to find actually anyone that actually accepts your faith in that kind of way, right? So for a Christian, it loves his culture. I like my culture, but I'm very diverse all of them because I grew up in East London. Granted, we may have problems, right? But still get along, right? You're still okay. You still get along, right? Every race, every culture in London, in the whole hemisphere of London, right? We get along just fine, right? Maybe not, maybe some of them, but some of them don't. But you know, like, everyone just sticks together and just do fine, right? So apparently, if you go to other countries, you will give up because you go to these countries. The problem is, right? You're not actually giving up. You're actually looking at your time, right? Your time in essence, right? And then doesn't have to be difficult. If you're just struggling in the West, yeah, here's what you're gonna do: save your money and get the fuck out, right? Get the hell out. What did this guy Christian tell you? You need to control your wife. Yeah, you need to control. There's no point controlling her. Yeah, you're just gonna end yourself in prison. Yeah, because there's no saving for some of them. Yeah. And arguably, yeah, well, he says get women in the West, yeah? Get women in the East and foreign countries. Women are the same everywhere. Culturally different, though, but biologically the same, right? So, but I don't think so. I think women deals individual as well, so... Nah, women are different, you see, by culturally, you see. But biologically, I think everyone follows the same pattern, so, yeah, but everyone knows this. Women are the same everywhere. But you see... Out of the card, I think you just have to deal with whatever women that makes sense to you, whether that is abroad, whether that is you go PPP, you're paying for it, or you're dating one, or you stay in the West, you're still dating with one. arguably maybe that gives you less power. But if you like the West, if you like UK as well, stay here as well. If you're doing well, women, absolutely fine. You do well here, but the UK still have the poor wealth and the weather and depressing weather, depressing culture though, and drinking as always. So passport goes a long way from just the usual. Go to these 4 countries and you pay for it. No, there's Muslim people are actually migrating to other Muslim countries and finding life. Makes absolute sense, really, because the one culture and climate and religion and faith stuff, and which doesn't make sense to you, right? So apparently he said that you have to fill the nose before you get a yes. Again, dude, who's going to have to spend more time filtering nose and yes? You must do that in other ways, and you could limit it, and you can minimize the nose, and then you can potentially create girlfriends that way. Have you thought about that, mate? I mean, you can go Notting Hill. I got 8 numbers. Only one came back to me in messages. You see, it can't work at all. I think it works, right? But I don't think that's ever going to be sustainable that way, right? If you're a masculine man, but if you're a masculine man, it's like, would you want to deal with it? Would you really, really, really want to stress yourself, just going through all the pressure just to deal with one? Really? You gotta think about the time. You gotta think about the age, man. Father time's coming, yeah? We're gonna die soon. So what does one guy care about this relationships thing? We are gonna die one day, and it doesn't matter, because what dies, is what he did back there, yeah? It doesn't matter what this dude thinks, because they're gonna die. Yeah, we're all gonna die, yeah? I'm gonna be 30, in 3 years, 3 years coming from 2026, right? So I'm pretty sure that we all have different priorities by the end of life, right? All cap, man, all cap. So all good for you. He loves his culture, loves his being white, and he shares his culture. We share the same food, we share the same, language, right? Not really. I mean, this guy's just have a special pass, yeah. He thinks because he's white European, he thinks, oh, I'm gonna date European women, so I'm going to be attached to my culture. Yeah, it's different culture. Yeah, it's different culture, for sure. But I won't accept you. If she breaks up with you, if she has a problem with you, you're fucked, man. I know a white English guy. Very white. And he's not doing so well in Poland in terms of mental health, right? Even though he's European, right? And I think he was doing well. I think he was in Czech Republic one time, and he has been back to Burnley. Of all people, Burnley. It's so dumb, man. There's some people not doing so well with it. There's so many Australians that are doing well in the UK. I mean, that's a funding mothers at all. And she's not Australian, but she's not doing well in London. It's not like, it's not like it's it's a factor of it, right? It's just some people tend to do well in other countries. Some people they can't hack it, right? So Pastor Bro's got a long way of it, right? So, it's saying that you can't have the kids are mixed, right? So it's bad. Oh, it should be only with your people of purity. But you haven't walked around London to find out that there's a lot of interracial relationships there, or mixed relationships, even though you might find them weird a bit, but as soon as you get to South London, it's just normal, right? But it's actually normal in London, in fact, right? So it just feels like everyone doesn't care what you think, right? So now, if you say that you only on your own, you have a priority, try telling it to the hundreds of population in London. See what I think. I think most people aren't going to agree with you. They don't like your opinion. They think your opinion's wrong. It's a wrong opinion, mate. It's an immigrant opinion, yeah? It's like a stupid opinion. There's 2 things you should know. There's type, there's preference. Everyone should have a type. Everyone should have open type. Everyone should have a so close type, right? But you don't want to be going telling people that you need to stick to your own type, yeah? Because I'm dating a white, so I'm dating a white girl. So you should be, if you're black, go be with black people. Go with black girls. If you're Asian, you should be Asian girls. If you're a white guy, you should go white girls. Is that some kind of segregation going in the 60s in America? Fucked up mindset, man. Oh, and NMRA seem to be Lux Maxing. Again, this is just time consuming, dude. You still got time to Lux Maxing, yeah? Lux Maxing can only go so far, yeah? But you're still going to cut women because you haven't got the confidence in your belief in your head that it's all going to be there, right? But I told you many times, right? Your mind or confidence will take you so further in the line that you won't ever to go back to your past experience time, right? And I get that looks, it looks better, right? But it's not like they the first thing that comes to your mind, right? It's not a big thing, right? Look at me, I'm average, but I can get money, numbers and stuff. But the thing is, no one's gonna agree with that. No one cares, man. Nobody cares looks maxing. I just care about confidence and personality more than likely than what you looks at. You listen, day naps and stuff. So yes, you improve your looks, right? Improve your fashion, body fat. I get that, right? But here's the thing: your confidence, your mindset, personality goes a long way, man. I don't think it's about looks maxing. But it's not the fact that, and also, bonus point. It's not the fact that you can't deal with the rest of women. It's the fact how long you left you got in life to be worrying about how she thinks, right? If you're worrying about what she thinks, right, and you see our relationships are breaking down because of different priority lifestyle, you must just go, man. You must just go, right? You must find likely, because most likely you're just gonna get married off. Yeah, in the West, you're throwing a lifeline here, you see, right? And it's not everyone, right? There's only some people who could do well, yeah, in Europe, yeah, and the rest of Europe, yeah. It's just that I don't see any lifelong people are just dating around, you see, right? It's just everyone's want to do their own thing, and that's fine, right? Because everyone abandoned the relationships just because other people just want to copy what other people. It's just bad copying, right? How about you just decide what you want to do? Stop thinking about what other people are wanting you to do, right? Because you're getting older and older, delaying marriage and day and age and delaying kids. You might as well have like pets at this point, right? Have you ever thought about pets? Having pets. Brain dead, retarded. Brain dead. You don't think about that, right? And I don't think. Do you think porn addiction, lustful, and that's a problem, dude? I know people that don't have porn addiction. They're watching telenovelas and Arabic TV shows and so many other TV shows. They still love about the women, yeah. Porn addiction just makes you go crazy about 200 miles an hour, 250 miles an hour. I'm telling you, that is crazy at all. If you've had 5 times today, you must be crazy in the head, dude. I don't think it's that angry, right? It's just that they don't know how to speak to women, right? It's just that they're only watching some certain videos, yeah? That they think that everything's all them, right? When reality is, if you look at the 60 people, right, that in Thailand and Philippines, yeah, and they get married to women, some of them might be doing well. Some people might not be. Or might take out of your money. So in case of a green card, right? In that case, right, it's just being English, you might have to fare better. I get that, right? But you have to look at, it's not about even your language, right? It's about body language, about what she's feeling in a moment, right? So, and then you can kind of gauge if she's actually into you, yourself, or she's only looking for that money. When you see things happen, only 2 options you have to look for. One with the money, the one that nobody cares about your money. Guys, for every poor third world country, even Ukraine as well, even Russia or Belarus or any poor world countries, just watch out for that. Gold diggers. But if you're even rich in UK, there's gold diggers everywhere. UK, US as well. If you're rich, yeah, all the super rich, there's only going to be women that want for your money. Gold diggers, right? Number 2, just don't care for you. So I guess Passport Bro is basically just rich Western people going to other supposed poor countries. It's not really poor, to be honest. You know, it is, the GDP is even poor, so you have to go to these countries and you can stretch your money. That's how you create wealth, right? I have no problem with people going Passport Bros and going to other countries, right? The only thing I'd say is that you might have to see reality and just see if you like it, right? It's no shame of, preference, right? There's always preference there, right? If you prefer the Latinos, you go to Colombia and Brazil. If you like Asian, go to Thailand. If you like whites, go to Eastern Europe. Also go to Prague. I mean, also Prague, they have feminine women as well. But I know they're very masculine, but they're not very masculine, right? So, by the way, Eastern Europe is everyone. Do you realize that there's a mixed couples, but I know everyone's white, so and everyone looks different compared to England, really. So honestly, I just don't care about Eastern Europe and stuff. I just think the cold climate and sometimes it's not like open compared to Latinos, but I can get through it fine, right? I'm not scared of those white women. I'm not scared, right? I'm not bothered, right? I've seen beautiful women, Russian women. I've seen beautiful women in Moscow. I've seen beautiful women everywhere I go in London. I don't know Moscow, but I've seen Moscow women are so gorgeous, man. Very gorgeous, very fit, very, very feminine as well. So it's like you're watching social media, yeah, and you watch a bit of news, yeah. Guess what? You still get rid of porn addiction. You still find women attractive. So it's not so much about that, right? If you but what are you gonna do? But if you get rid of porn addiction, let's see what's gonna happen. You probably won't be interested in BBL, a curvy style, first of all, right? Second of all, right, your type is whatever that you see online. And it's not porn addiction. Porn addiction just goes crazy, right? But if you take up porn addiction, yeah, you can see regular people, yeah, regular white, black, Asian, whatever, regular women, yeah. You don't have to see this copy, lustfully though. Although I know people watch porn, they're still doing fine in life, yeah, but it's not being end all, right? But even then, you have to reduce the amount of times that you watch porn, right? And this is not me coming from defending it. It's about what do you want to do in life, right? Do you want to get rid of it, or do you want to just stay, right? Do you want to stay watching it once a week, or once or 3 times? I don't know. I don't know, man. Don't let that affect you, though, right? Don't let that warp your mind, yeah, because it's so strong that they actually give you false expectations for that. Just saying, man, dude. Just saying. Well, you're a foreign man, aren't you? It's a foreign guy. And you like Estonian women. Again, it's just cute Estonian now. Why does it matter? This is the thing, right? You're creating a fairy tale, right? The fairy tale is, it's not real in real life. Real life is very nuanced. Everyone doesn't think like you. No, probably nobody most likely in London, right? And maybe some Eastern Europe, but only because they don't really colonize half the world, right? This guy probably thinks his view is poor because of colonization from other countries, right? He thinks white countries are superiority. That's why you have superiority complex, right? I'm telling you, my advice, stop having superior mindset and just see countries as just nuanced, yeah? They have pros and cons in every problems, yeah? Just don't see, Colombia as a problem, yeah? Just see that every country has just fucked up problems, yeah? That you might need to navigate it. Very smart, very nuanced, very what makes sense to you, and very balanced for you. That just enjoy yourself, right? Stop sticking on that all the time, and just worried about what everyone thinks. Worried about what other girls in your country might think about you. Dating, right? You don't have to be dating them. You just have to go to other countries and use your time, yeah. Because by the time you're worried about it, yeah. Another time, yeah, you're probably not. You're not fit. You're not fit, right? So it's like even your mental health is good, but sometimes a girl can ruin you. That goes to every country, but I know some people can do that, right? So it's like you just don't want to wait. You don't want to use your time, use your effort to go chasing after a woman you don't even like, right? So you want to control a woman that you really desire, right? By that you see, right? Blah blah blah, seen women, and give money back. Listen, the government give up your bloodline. The people are giving up your bloodline. You're not really giving up a lot. You just you. This is the crazy, scary fear mongering that you have going on just because they don't want you. It's in those countries. Fear mongering, yeah. Fear mongering, yeah. So, how stupid do you think? You have to give up your bloodline just because you want to date a woman. That's a different culture and race to you. When in reality, they're all humans. They all come from species, yeah? They're all humans. I don't really care. No one cares about bloodline. The minute you stop insulting other people, is when bloodline doesn't really matter, yeah? Unless you're trying to give out your family tree, but nowadays nobody cares for family trees unless you're a traditional guy, probably from Iran or from 60s or something, then Yes, you can worry about that, but even then, in modern times, no one cares about bloodline, yeah? It's good because you know what? Because we live in peace, we live in globalization. Nobody fucking cares unless you live in a village with 50 dudes and they try to prosecute women from different culture. But even then, that's the days is long gone. Yeah, I still in villages practice them, but that's just narrow-minded people just having having kind of views of Stone Age times. It just doesn't exist, man. It doesn't exist. Yeah. Oh, 13. He hates hates you because you are mixed kids. Well, guess what? Half the population don't think about that. They just want to have fun, have babies, mixed race, have a good luck. No, but they don't get perpetrated. They only get perpetrated for bad things. Yeah. Break up. Oh, but it doesn't work because different culture. Oh, different race. Well, really, the same people are from the same culture. Jamaican English, same culture, same London culture, same UK culture. Me, I might be English. I might be someone English. I might be dating someone different. I might be dating someone same white. Come on, man. Stupid, isn't it? Fucking stupid. Yeah? I mean, you have a preference, yeah, type, yeah? But if you go insulting someone, saying, oh, I will probably mix with kids, that's when you have no legal bounds. You're just a judgmental in the green guy. That's it. You're just a judgmental guy. You shouldn't have an opinion about that. Yeah? I have an opinion. Everyone should have a right to date who they want. Type? Preference. Type? That's fine. I don't disagree. I want kids to be same culture. For example, if I'm white, I want my kids to be white. I want my kids to have the same white. Well, again, a preference. I prefer dark skin women, but I'll make exceptions for other race. And if you don't want to date other people, that's fine. For me personally, my type, white women. But I'm just making an example. Reality, I'm really open, but my type is somebody's attractive though, and somebody's Muslim, technically, right? Because how can you not understand that there's a lot of Muslim? Even though yes, I love Latinos and all that, you see, right? But we all know that it's not the truth of it, you see, right? It's just complicated nuance ever because visa, passport, and all that, yeah. Yeah, I tend to not think about that as well. And what do you care about identity? Basically, the whole point is that you should stay at home and as in you can be ashamed of yourself and debut the race and be safe forever. Colonized mindset. Don't listen to that, right? And I have no time for that, right? So you're saying if you get rid of port addiction, all of a sudden, yeah, you don't want other types, you want the same type. Not really, you still want other types, right? When you grew up, yeah. So that's my mind to make it clear though. But, do you know what I mean, right? I ain't got time for that, right? I ain't got time for this, right? I'm just screaming over the phone because I can't record videos, really. So I need to get my flat. So, but anyways, you're saying that if you get rid of politicians and any other types, not really. You're watching others, TV shows. You still want white women. You still want Asian. It doesn't work like that, pal. There's something unnerving you have to change, right? And I guess you have to go through all experience to actually decide for yourself. Right now, you're probably done. You're probably just open-minded. And the open-minded doesn't mean anything. Yeah? All it means that, you're gonna be watching porn then. You're addicted. You're gonna be addicted. It's correct. You're not gonna be married. No, dude, you're not gonna be married. Yeah. But open means that you still can date your own race, your culture. No one's stopping you from doing so. Yeah, whatever that culture is. Or you can date other people. No one's stopping for that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what your opinion is, Christian. Yeah? No one's stopping you. I'm not putting a gun in your head. But if you want people to like you, just let people date who they want. Yeah? If you have an opinion, that's fine. Yeah, but that's the worst opinion to go. In my opinion, in your opinion, you probably want to date someone ideally. In the ideal spot, I think ideal world, everyone should date their own race, you see. In the ideal world, the same culture, same religion. And it'd be fairy tale. Else, real life, it doesn't work like that. Yes, most people want to date their own race. I get that, right? Population. But it's not like everyone wants to. It's like all population. Some people want to date other races and other cultures. I don't think it's like that, pal. It's complicated nuance. Real life is not, when sunshine and rainbows, it's going to be darkness and grace. Yeah, there's going to be dark skies and grays. Yeah, there's going to be high and lows in every situation you go to. You think that it's all fairy tale? Dude, I think you make a mistake though. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's simple as that, mate. Right? You have to look at individual experience and you have to kind of work it out and see what actually what their life situation is before they met each other, right? So really, I mean, and also the SL as well. It's all about time. And doing this paying no course of £25. Don't listen to it. Don't pay for his course. His opinion is just stupid, right? Just say other white YouTubers that are probably scared multicultural. Let's go multicultural. It's because they want money. Yeah, they want scrub dust people. Yeah, they don't. They feel like left out. It's the government that's left you out. Yeah, it's the government that betrayed you all. Yeah, you might as well just claim your whatever background that is. Yeah, reclaim your heritage. Yeah, and you will start. You are the waste. Yeah. Not really. People are just as normal as you are. They're getting screwed over, right? They're enjoying it, right? And white people, and other white couples are enjoying it as well. I don't care. They don't want much about race. They're just doing well in London. I mean, there's some of them, but I think everyone's doing well. I think some of them are just doing fine in life, right? They're just working, funding, just everyone got normal lives, right? I'm not saying all this perfect and everything, but it's not like everything is like, it's not like multicultural is all bad, right? Not everything's all that bad. It's just that there's weather quality in those places though. So it's not like everyone's just suddenly poor and stuff. It's just that weather quality makes people desperate that way. That's all it is, man. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Subscribe, like, and share. Yeah. See you next one. And I'm gonna record a F1 video at some point tomorrow. Alright? See ya.